Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just a couple announcements at the start of the video. Regarding the value discount event that's going on right now, or if you ever see this value discount, if you click on that, if you ever see the price is 25,000, this will be on like the older servers, but if you ever see 25,000, don't buy this or do any of these events. It's terrible. Like in order to get lore, you need to buy it twice, which is 50,000 diamonds, which is a lot, and it's not worth it. The character is not worth 50,000. It is lore. He is like one of the top 4 characters in the game. Like, don't get me wrong, he's insane, but he's not worth 50,000. You can get him much cheaper from other events. So if you ever see an event, if you ever see, sorry, this event, and the price is 25k, don't ever, ever buy it. If you're on a newer server, they'll have this bundle right here with the same contents, 200 bags, 5 of the guaranteed, for only 9,000. That is 100% worth it. So if you can pick up like a Kaido Dragon Form or something for like 18,000 diamonds instead of 50,000, that's 100% worth it in my opinion. So on newer servers, look out for the event where it only costs 9,000, and on older servers, don't ever, ever think about buying this. It's a complete scam and a complete waste of your diamonds. Now, the second announcement I want to make is we are getting close to level 100 in the game. We're about halfway to level 100. And that's a pretty big milestone because we've been playing for a long time, and yeah, level 100 is a big milestone. So I'll be probably doing an account showcase. I'll be getting myself to 30 million crew rating, and we'll be showing our account to you guys. Yeah, we'll be showing off the account. So I hope you guys will look forward to that video in the future. It'll be about 5 to 6 days time. We'll do that video. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on that video, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. So yeah, now that we've done with the announcements, let's get straight into the video. So in today's video, we'll be looking at the intelligence collection section. So the intelligence collection section right here. Okay, so what is the intelligence collection section? Now, the intelligence collection section is basically a collection of all the characters you've obtained in the game. Now, each character will grant a certain bonus or stats to a certain type of crew based on their intelligence level. So if we click on Luffy, for example, right? As we can see, his intelligence stats that we have currently on him are 912 attack, 338 defense, and 7,533 HP. Now, these stats that he has right here will be only effective to attack or strength type characters. Now, you can also increase these stats a little bit. As you can see, I'm increasing them by 22% based on 3 things: their star level, their advancement level or quality bonus. I don't know why they call it. It's based on advancements. So as you can see, mine's blue +1, and their intel quantity amount. We'll get to that in a little bit. So this is why 7-starring your characters is huge, because it grants another 10% bonus. So basically at the moment, Luffy is giving 2 attack type crew members or strength type characters 912 attack plus 22%, so that's basically around, what, 10% is 91 extra attack. It's about another 100, so it's about another 200 attack here. So at the moment, Luffy is basically giving attack type characters or strength type characters another 1100 attack. And then the other bonuses down here. Now, what is the quantity reaches 9, and how have I got 9%? Well, if you go to change right here, the quantity means the amount of intel that you've bought on the character. So as you can see on the left hand side here, there are 6 different tabs ranging from basic to ultimate. Now, the highest one that you buy, so this will be the lowest tier, this will be the highest tier. The highest one that you buy will be the stats that it grants to those characters. So if we go back, as you can see, the highest one that I bought is 912, 388 defense, and 5,000. So that's the highest one that I've bought. So that's the amount of... So that'll be the one that gives the stats to those attack type, strength type characters. So if we go back to him, we go back to change. You can also buy the ones on diamonds if you want. So if you wanted to have him grant even more stats, then you would buy these ones. But these aren't necessary to buy in the game. Maybe like super late game. If you have crap tons of diamonds laying around, then sure, but it's not necessary. The first two are always gold. So what you want to do is the first thing you want to buy is the one at the very end. So you go down to the ultimate investigation, and the one you want to buy is the intermediate one right here. This will be the highest stats that your character will give to that type of crew with just gold. So basically free, not like pay to play. And then you don't want to ignore these other ones, because this is where the intel quantity gets involved, and that's why I have 9. So what you want to do is you want to basically buy the lower ones, because each one you buy will grant 1% or 1 quantity. So I have 9, correct? So I bought these two, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's how I have an extra 9% on the stats, because I've bought 9 intels. So what you want to do for each character is you want to obviously buy the highest one first, and then what you want to do is go down back to basic, and you want to buy the lower ones because they are very cheap with gold. And then you want to go to the media ones, buy the next two, and then you mainly want to focus on the left hand side first. The left hand side is much cheaper than the right hand side of gold. So buy the left hand side first, all the ones on the left hand side, all the way up until the end, and then you want to go slowly back and buy the right side ones straight after. So as you can see, I'm working on tier 3 at the moment. See, as you can see, it goes up 880k, 1.28. So yeah, it just goes up. And that's how you increase the percentage of them. So in order to get one character with the highest and all the right side, so all the ones on the left hand side, sorry, all the ones on the left hand side, it costs about 2 million gold per character. So it's actually not that much. As you can see, I have 11 million. If you do the group server events, you can get a lot of gold, like 300 million gold, and this is where you want to be dumping your gold. You want to be dumping it on the left hand side of every single character. So as you can see, there's Nami next, and hers will add up, so she'll grant stats. As you can see, 953 attack this time. We go into her for me. As you can see, I've bought the highest one here. We go here, I've bought another 2. I should probably buy this one next. As you can see, the left hand side is always bought because it is the cheapest amount of stats for gold. So each one you buy, remember, is an extra 1% stats. And always buy the highest one, because that's what your bonuses are going to be based off of. Now this is why 7-star characters is huge, extra 10% per character. But you do have to be careful that certain characters will only give it to certain crew type members. So these 5 characters will only give it to attack type crew members, sorry. So if we go to the next 5, these 5 will only give it to defense type crew members. And these ones will only give it to skill type crew members. So what you want to do at the start, early to mid game, is you want to focus on one type of crew. It'll mainly be attack type crew, because attack type crew characters are the easiest characters to get early game. So Shanks, Marshall Akainu, Sabo Flame Fruit, Big Mom, they're all very easy C17 characters to acquire at the start of the game. So you want to focus on, in my opinion, I focused on attack type crew members, and that's what I think you should focus on. Because if we go here to my notepad, there are actually 39 strength type characters in the intelligence section. So there'll be 39 boosts to those characters, which is much more than tank defense and spell type crew members. So the intelligence section will actually grant more stats to strength type characters because there are more characters. So you can see here I've written more characters equals higher stat boost. So what I did early game was I had a strength type team early game, which was Monkey King Luffy, Charlotte Lynn, I had Redhead, Shanks, King, and then Marshall Akainu with like Nami as my 6th. And what I did was I went to the intelligence section and I just focused on buying the strength type character ones. So I only bought the strength ones. So I bought these 5. I didn't buy any of these. Didn't buy any of these. I bought these 5. Didn't buy any of these. I just focus on the strength ones. Just get one type of characters up to get the maximum boost possible as fast as possible. That's what you want to do. And then later, like mid to late game, you want to buy the other ones and then transition to a better team later in the game. So that's basically what you want to do. So you just go through each character's intelligence levels and you just buy the ones on the left hand side for gold. Don't ever buy any of the gem ones. They're a complete waste. If you're ever gonna buy the gem ones, just buy this one right here. The ones at the end. Don't buy these ones. These will only give like 1% per each one. And it's just a waste of diamonds. If you're free to play, always and only buy the left hand side ones. And the last one of the intermediate to get the maximum boost. And yeah, as you can see, the attribute bonus of all 5 of these characters grants 6,000, almost 6,000 attack to attack type crew members and almost 46,000 HP. That's just these 5. So if we go to another 5, right here, another 5,000 attacks. That's like 11,000 attack. And then another 41,000. So that's like 86,000 HP. Then we go to another 5. Like this adds up huge. Another 6,000 attack. And look, another 45,000 HP. Like, the stats add up. It might seem very small for one character, but once you do all the characters, the stat boost and crew rating is absolutely huge. This is how you get so much stats on your characters, and how you get more of a boost further than other players. So yeah, tip number 1, make sure you're only focusing on one type of crew at the start. Always 7-star your characters, if you can. And then to get the 9% bonus, make sure you're only buying the ones with gold. So always buy this one at the very end to get the maximum boost possible. And then go back and buy the cheap gold ones. So as we said, if we go to our calculator, it costs about 2 million to buy all the ones on the left hand side. So it costs about 2 million. And then if you buy the one at the end, which is 1.5 mil, it'll be about 3.6 million. It'll be about 3.6 mil per character. And if we go to our notepad, there are 39 strength characters, so you can do the math. 3.6 million times 39, and that's how much gold you need to get maximum stat boost for your strength characters. As you can see, tank and skill characters are much less, which is kind of weird, because that means your tank and spell characters are going to have much less stats than strength characters. So technically the strength team can have the most stats in the game, because it has the most characters in the intelligence section. So yeah, focus on 7-starring characters, focusing on one type of crew, preferably the attack type crew or strength type crew, and only buying with gold. That's basically the intelligence section. You just go through all your characters that you've unlocked and you just buy with gold their intelligence and you just upgrade them. So yeah, you can just go to the ranking and it'll show you how much you've unlocked. So I've done 846 intelligence and I've got 516,000 in total. So yeah, that's basically the intelligence section. I hope this really helps you guys in increasing your character's stats hugely. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.